Hello, mic testing. Hello. Mm, Guess it's okay now. Hello, guys. What's up? Otaku man here, and let's get on with a new news video of our time. This what if or a new fan fiction, like what I call it, is different. This fan fiction of a sinner man, a man who committed sins. Now you might be thinking, sin? Yes, let's get to a little short summary. Our protagonist, or pretty much he's gonna be our protagonist, not world's, but he's gonna be not gonna be those protagonists. He's gonna be bounded with rules. So our protagonist was a sinner. I mean, the most si- most of the bad person list. Apparently, he's gonna be number one. Pretty much, he's a bad guy. Pretty much. I mean, he's a bad guy, very worst guy in a history. Pretty much. He has done many sins, like let's put this rape, and he are a very good person, and whatever you can name it. He has done many bad things. So giving him like a redemption is pretty much like giving him a redemption. Now, how did our main character die? Apparently, he was. Let's put this way. Let's put it this way. He was died by truck gun. Yes, but not by accident, by purpose. He died by truck gun, and our main character was in front of God as he was thinking. He already knew that he's gonna go to hell, so he's just waiting for some punishment or either way. He had no emotion in his face because it is not his fault he was like this. Apparently, it was the fault of his old man that he was like this. So he really couldn't do anything. He was just waiting for the punishment. I mean, he was waiting for hell. As the God just spoke, you see, I will not punish you, man. I will not punish you, but I have a different way of punishing you. The punishment that you're gonna be receiving is you're gonna go to the different anime world. As our main character was confused, as he thought he should be in hell right now. Why is this God or this being giving him this kind of, I mean, treatment? I mean, it's pretty much she's just sending him to heaven pretty much. As he was tempted to ask, but he said, if you don't mind me asking, why are you sending me to heaven right now? I mean, and it's an anime world. Anime world is pretty much heaven to all people like myself. As the god just, as the being just looked at him and stated, I have not finished talking more. As the being said, and he said, you're not just going there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna help the protagonist in his journey. As our main character just stayed quiet. He doesn't have anything to say really. He could just accept it right now. You see, he doesn't have anything to say because he has done many bad things in his life. So what could he do? He just accept it without anything. As the being said, I'm pretty surprised, mortal, you accept it without a hitch. I mean, I don't have any choice really, so what is the point not accepting it? What is the point in not accepting it? As as the being was happy, as the being stated, you see, mortal, thank you for being calm and considerate of your position that you are in right now. So I don't know which system you're gonna receive when you go to the anime world, but you will be going into a body. I don't know any character of a anime that you used to watch at some point. You will get that body, but I don't know. I will not know which body it will. I'm also gonna left you something like a system that will in- give you information of the world that you're in. You're gonna have two systems pretty much. The system you're gonna receive from me is gonna be like a leash on you that you don't step out, please. You don't kill the villain yourself. As our main character stayed quiet, as he not accepted with, as he said. Now we see as our main character open his eyes. As he woke up, looking at the looking at the white ceiling, as he said, "I guess it was not a dream, huh? I'm in any world. I wonder which world I'm in." As our main character saw, there was something loading a translated screen appear. As the skin stated, "Hello, welcome, host. You're in a world of high school DxD mission. The host mission is to aid, support the main character out on his journey." As our main character just looked at the system and the mission that he was just received, as he just said, I guess this is the system that God gave me, so which world I am in?" He asked the system. As the system answering, "The host is in the world of high school DxD, or known as Draconic Deuce." Now our main character was thinking, high school DxD, huh? I guess I could only accept it for now. But there are really so many hot girls in this universe. I might be able to woo one. Who knows? I might even woo Isa's mother. Who says about I? The god did not say I cannot NTR him, can I? He did not say anything. He said aid him in his journey. Be a good friend. Yes, I'm gonna be a good stepdad to you, motherfucker. Just fucking remember it. Now, our main character was still salty about. He cannot go woo after the origin. He cannot go after or pursue after the main heroines. Yes, the world will is gonna pretty much fuck with him if he's tried to do something. Is he the way? No. Is he not even that? He knew that the protagonists have some kind of hollow. A protagonist hollow, something like that gonna prevent the girls from falling in love with him. So he knew not to not to pursue the main heroine for now. Mhm. Our main character right now was in a little bit thinking. What should he do right now? As our main character get up, as he was waiting for the second system to be activated, another translated skin appear. Translated skin. It was this time the it was black. Now our main character wasn't really that much excited, right? As he looked at the second system, as the system was, yeah, the system wanted to fuck with him. It was a gacha system. Not just any gacha system, it's a very different kind of system. I mean, he has missions and other thing, but he has missions and other thing, but the system there was something level like it is a little bit perverted system or something like that. Our main character just looked at this system with pain in his as he was thinking. This system might be the key to get out of the grasp of that guard's hand. As he was thinking more, as he stated stats, as as his stats appear, his name was Anakoji Kiyotaka. Huh? Anakoji Kiyotaka, huh? Do I look like him? I wondered that myself. As our main character was, do he really look like him? As he find a hand mirror on his desk. As he picked it up and looked at his face. I do look like Anakoji Kiyotaka. Interesting. Now our main character decided to look at the stats. The strength, he is above normal human. I mean, he already passed the human limit. So yeah, he still has room for more growth and anything. His academic, everything is on inhuman level. So yeah, he's strong enough right now. He doesn't possess mana because he's a normal human for now. As our main character decided to look at the gacha section. As he went to the gacha section, as the system just suddenly got notification. As the system said, user received the starter pack from the system, the wheel of the universe. As our main character thought, I received a starter pack, interesting. As he received 10 rare spin. Now our main character was confused, spin? 10 rare spin, okay. As our main character didn't want to take chances, so he decided to use 5. He wasn't really sure what his luck's gonna bring him, but he decided to use 5 for 5 right now, half rare tickets. As he used 5, as now 5 new items appear. The first item was our main character received luck manipulation, or pretty much it's probability manipulation. As our main character said, my luck is already high enough, and right now with probability manipulation, my luck is maxed out. As he decided, he's not gonna, he's gonna use 10. He's gonna use every rare spin he has. He ain't gonna hold back anymore. He doesn't have any problem with luck anymore. As he got the second item. The second item was the black Excalibur. Now it was a little bit different. Now this was Excalibur, yes, but black Excalibur for a reason. Now there were as our main character summoned the sword in his hand. As the sword appeared, there were various ruins written on the sword. As the sword were releasing so much aura of despair and darkness that it even let's just scared our main character a little bit. As our main character thought, damn, the sword is pretty interesting. If As our main character just moved the sword into the inventory once again. Now you might be thinking why? Because our main character didn't want to tolerate the supernatural just yet. Our main character then used the second. Then he got the third item. It was he received the Lancelot armor. Yes, you're already seeing the armor here right now. It's not an armor, but pretty much an IS. Yep, Lancelot IS. Or the armor's metal is made out of. Yep, the same material that is made Mjolnir and Thanos' glove. The armor's whole body is made out of uru, and the armor is also has many enchantment with it. As our main character was pretty happy to find a new armor, or the divine Lancelot pretty much. Now he received the fourth item. He received the fourth item, it was the Infinity Ring. Now our main character said, I don't really need any more spin. 5 spin is enough already. He got the Infinity Ring, is pretty much he has gotten broken already. But suddenly the system notified him of different thing. User cannot use the Infinity Ring just yet. As our main character just said, you know what, I take that back, I'm gonna use more spin. Now he felt disappointed. He had hello. Okay. So after that, we see the second reward he received was Gamer's Mind. Yeah, our main character is right now happy right now. He decided to save the other five rare spin because he doesn't know which time which thing might help him later on. After saving them. Now we see after decided to he's not gonna spin anymore. He went to the bathroom and you know freshed up himself. As he looked at the empty room, I guess I live alone in this world as well, huh? I don't know. It's really a good thing. I mean, if having parents will they're gonna nag you, but as a main character, get ready for he does go to the academy. How is he gonna aid the main protagonist if he's unable to that academy at all? So yeah, we see our main character go to the as he was the academy, use the academy uniform. As he was walking, thinking about what to do, how to approach East or something like that. But unknown to him, body is already friends with him. As behind him, Issa suddenly said, "Hey, I know Koji." As our main character turned, as he was met with Issa, as Issa said, "Hey, how are you, man?" As our main character said, "Good, how about you?" "Good, good as well." "Hey, I guess you have heard it already, right? I have joined the ORC." As our main character said, "Really, how did you join, really, man? I mean, I tried two times, but they denied my request." As Issa said, "You need certain thing to get into." As our main character, "Yeah, yeah, let's go to school." As our main characters, so it is already Issa is already a devil then. Interesting. Our main character is a head of eyes. Yes, as he was thinking what approach he's gonna make it. We see our main character as we see he was sitting on the glass, thinking about how right now he was planning what to do. Our main character made a little bit arrangement with other people. The arrangement was the arrangement is many different thing as yeah, same shit happened. The class was but our main character was literally looking getting stronger. He wanted to get stronger. As our main character said a spin. As he had a spin, as he received ID he received a skill. ID create, ID escape. As our main character just it's gonna help me either level up. Our main character decided to use ID create as the world around him started to get blurry. As our main character saw himself into the dungeon. Well, ID creation complete. Zombie ID. As our main character looked ahead of himself as it was an apocalypse time. Yeah, Zombies was left and right pretty much. Our main character was thinking how to do things here. So he decided his course of action is either he used the sword. He activated the sword. He used his ability. I mean he took the dark Excalibur from his inventory. As he stated. As he was swinging the sword like a madman, I mean he's a normal human. He doesn't have sword technique, so he was swinging the sword like a madman. But either way, swinging the sword, creating shock waves of shock waves, pretty much it was. Damn, he felt powerful pretty much wielding that sword. As he even used one of the attacks called Night Slash. It's pretty much he created a big slash that can even cut thousands of miles. Now our main character was just literally cutting down zombies left and right without warning, as he was causing destruction with his sword as well. As he decided to use the ultimate move, he knew he does not possess mana just yet. He's using the other thing. I mean, he's pretty much using his stamina to wield the sword. Now, he had a notification user has awakened his mana. User's mana being multiplied. User's mana have being effective. User's mana increase. User mana increase. He didn't see the notification, but it was increasing. As our main character said, so I have access to mana right now, huh? As our main character thought, why not use that move, that saber use against Berserker? Let's see. X. As he said the word X, suddenly the air around him changed. Calibar. Morgan! As he screamed the word, black energies coming out of the sword, destroying everything left and right, destroying buildings and building miles away. As our main character just looked at the destruction that he caused, his level, it was 27 right now. He has many different traits and many different traits and many different thing as well. Our main character felt different as he looked everything around himself. As he saw his inventory, there were many loot, there were many magic item and many things. Our main character thought as he had one thought in his mind, looking at the sword. The sword causes destruction wherever this goes. As he decided to unshield he shielded the sword and he he put the sword in inventory back again. He felt little remorse because I mean the destruction that he caused, it was not simple destruction. I mean destruction. Let's say if he was in the Kohu or if he was in his own original dimension, the destruction is gonna be tremendous. I mean the whole humankind will be just wiped out by second by this. As our main character saw many loot he possessed, a magic item, even potion, as he received many skills. Alchemy skill, I mean, he received this alchemy skill. Not maxed out alchemy skill, but good enough skill that could he make him. Our main character even saw many summoning parchment. Now he was thinking, huh? Summoning by summoning by Solomon. You see, he saw a summoning parchment, summoning by Solomon. User can summon any or anyone from the 72 families of the underworld. 72 demon families of the underworld. Interesting. So is it gonna be the DXD version or the original one? Was thinking. as our main character decided to use one. Now he knew that the powerful family in the underworld are either Lucifer or Bell, so he decided he's gonna use Bell. He's gonna summon a Bell. Yes, the Bell clan had the power of destruction at their gas for many years, right? So he's gonna use that. The power of destruction was simply too powerful, so he also decided to have that power in his at well as well. Now he was asking the system, "Hey system, if I summon a Bell clan member, what will happen? If the user summon a Bell clan's member, the user will get absolute loyalty from from the person you summon from that parchment. The person will not be able to betray you. The person will be person will absolutely, I mean, the person will literally worship the very ground that you go to." Really, huh? Interesting. As our main character returned to the original world, as our main character was a little bit more different, as his body, it was not in a bulky side, but it was a leaner side, and he was a little bit more taller. As he went to his apartment, now he decided to use the parchment. As our main character decided, the system use the parchment using parchment, and we see perspective change in the underworld. We see Vanahela Bell, or former Bell. Now Vanahela Gimri, she was enjoying her afternoon tea. It was very exhausting being the merchant of the clan. And let's say she was also a little bit more depressed than usual, and she had many pent up desire in her. He, being in a marriage that is loveless is pretty hard. Her husband does not even make love with her anymore because he has his own home. Most of the time have he would either make love was with him was are they his Paraj member, and and she does not possess a Paraj member, you might think, because after they marry they have to give their Paraj member to their husbands. So it's pretty much like that. They cannot have relations that also gonna count as cheating. So yeah, it's pretty hard. She suddenly felt a little bit different as our main character. Suddenly she she felt that her mind was altered by something. So a man with brown hair and heteromorphic eyes. The man looked pretty good in her opinion, as he was called, and as she felt restless as she teleported there. As our main character just looked at the woman seriously. This was when Helagumri, no joke. This was the mother of fucking Lucifer. As our main character looked at her, as he said, hello, my name is Aino Kujiki Otaka. You? Vanahela Gimri, nice to meet you, Kiyotaka-sama. As she said the Sama word with with a little bit seductiveness, so it was, alluring. And our main character being him, also the gamer mind was affecting him in many various ways. He, he was able to control his emotions. Time skip. Now, let's say our main character has gained the knowledge supernatural and other thing. He already knew it, but he was just asking for confirmation or something like that. Now he just asked about the Lucifer's current wife and other thing, and he was surprised. Apparently, Graphia wasn't his ex's wife. Yeah, it was a surprise again. Graphia wasn't his ex's wife. Apparently, and if one may be thinking, what Vanahela look like? You're in luck, my boy. Yeah, she can even pass on as Rias's older sister, but she is Rias's mother. As we see, as I mean, so apparently has a wife, but the wife is wife is a reincarnate devil. Huh? Yes, he said. And they are just married. They for to keep hiding. I mean, for to keep their reputation as a Lucifer, not to create a little civil war. So this is just they're just in a fake marriage. Yes, fake marriage. Grafia and Sussex aren't really together. Really, I wonder why you really think that. As our main character thought, this world is a little bit different. You have a daughter named Ria's Grimmery. Oh, how do you know that? I do actually have a daughter named Ria's Grimmery. She's also studying Goho. Do you know her somehow? As our main character said, no, it's not that I know her, I mean, I know about the supernatural too, but I didn't know about the Paraj and thing, I just heard from you, it surprised me. Master, too many more things if you want. As our main character said, I personally don't want you right now. You can so go now. Phew. As she just looked a little disappointed, as our main character said, "Oh wait, before you go," our main character his hand was twitching, so he went behind her as he grabbed one of her bosom. He grabbed one of her breasts. As our main character said, I just wanted to try this. As he was fondling her, as our main character received, user received a special skill, touch of pleasure. As our main character was touching it, was literally touching her boobs through her clothes as she felt a pleasure that she never really felt really. This pleasure she had long forgotten. I mean, it, it was even this pleasure that literally suddenly appeared just by him touching her. It was too much as she literally jumped. Yep. As for Vanilla, she was surprised because she just jumped by him in touching her boobs. It was a surprise first, as she started to love it more. As she literally wrapped her hand around our main character's neck as she leaned in for a kiss. Our main character, seeing this, did not stop as he also leaned in for it. And lady, I don't need to say what they did. They just played. They wrestle a little bit as they wrestle with each other. She was surprised at because her master Anakuji's stamina was inhumanly better than any devil literally. And you might be thinking, how the fuck his stamina is better than any devil? Right now, you see, because his sword nearly destroyed all the ID zombie. He has received something. You see, he has received many various gifts. So you can only assume that the rewards are pretty much high level. As our main character was enjoying himself. As it was around night time, as we see, Vanilla just said, "I guess I gotta go, master. People might looking for me right now." As our main character nodded her, said, "We'll meet, I guess, tomorrow evening, or may we have time next time." As she nodded, as she went, but swinging her, hips. As our main character said, "Damn, I lost my virginity here to a MILF, huh? Interesting." The next day, our main character, let's say he was happy. You might be thinking, why the fuck he was happy? because he apparently lost his virginity. He was not just happy he lost his virginity to a hot MILF, I mean ultimate MILF. He was happy because of that. Or that was the reason he was too happy. And let's say he also got a little daily spin, and he also received many very gift. His magical energy also increases, and right now he cannot use the infinity ring because he is not at a high enough level. He can use the infinity ring when he is at the level 50 at least. As our main character went to school the second day, there was nothing much but, let's say, the research in the research incident, not the research familiar forest. Yeah, familiar forest. The familiar forest part. As our main character was in the school, as he was looking at the street, as he had a little commission of, as he had a little discussion of here. People are discussing who would is Gimri or Shona Shituria as our main character thought. So this is the familiar forest, huh? They're competing who's gonna go to the familiar forest. Interesting. Let's go. As he went there, as he also looked at the contest, they were apparently, playing tennis, and people were betting on who's gonna win. As a character looked at all of it, as he was thinking, "Damn, they're using magic, but every student here are in a little bit of a illusion." As you might be thinking, yes, you see, Sona Paraj members are apparently doing that job. They're using mind magic to fuck with all of their minds, to think that they're seeing is hallucination or something like that. As our main character was seeing this with any emotion in his eyes, as he thought, I'm man. How do I reveal myself to them? Really, that's the case here. As he already know that his main mission is to aid the main character, but he knows his nature already. He cannot help the main character even if he wanted to. I mean, he's a bastard, but pure-hearted bastard. He ain't gonna help the main character at all. As is stated, I will think about it later for now. Just watch as Rias one, like the canon. We see our main character went away differently as we go to Isia once again. As Isa's life was getting pretty good. I mean, he has and what you call everything. He also has a secret gear. He might even be able to become the Harm King. And yeah, it was awesome. He was very happy, but then again, he was very weak. So this also irritated Ise. Um, or the world's main character, Ise Hyodo, saw that his friend Ano Koji, I mean, he and Ano Koji were childhood friends. They were friends pretty much. Ano Koji was emotionless as always. There was nothing new to it, but again, today's Ano Koji seems different than usual. Normally, Ano Koji would just sit around like a loner, wouldn't really intervene with. But this Ano Koji felt different. So he just looked at it as he just looking at the match with emotionless. Even though the gaze was emotionless, he could practically see that he was alging them. I mean, every boy would, but he has never literally lusting after women that much. Plus, he even surprised that if, a few days ago he even seen Anakoji hanging out with Aikaku. I mean, the perverted girl of Toho Academy. It was a surprise, and let's say it's not even that. If is feeling that he might not be a virgin anymore. He did that bastard gain a girlfriend or something like that. He was thinking about it. As he decided he's gonna approach our main character. A week passed by after the familiar forest arc. He said he did not get a familiar, and he was disappointed. But us actually got a familiar, a lightning dragon, a baby lightning dragon at least. As we see, Issei Hiro was approaching our main character Anakoji Kiyotaka, as Anakoji doing his own thing. Right now, his relationship with Penhela was good. Penhela did go to the next level. I mean, their bond is now deeper than usual. She mostly spent a day with him right now, so yeah, it was awesome. They have regular sex, so yeah, it's awesome. As our main character felt Issa was approaching as he asked him, "Hey man, you seem different for some reason. Did you get a girlfriend or something like that?" As our main character looked dated. "Hmm, no, I did not get a girlfriend. Why are you asking? No, you seem different. I seem different, huh? How so? You're different. You're mostly more of a loner now than you were before." Issa, you know you're fun. As I know, as Issa's eyes widened because first time, I know Koji just chuckled or either have expression on his face. As he stated, "You're funny, man. I'm always like this. I'm not always emotionless. It's just a reason. I don't have any reason to smile before. But now I have a reason, you know?" As I'm answering to any question. Is your friend about his concern of you? You get level ups. Now, our main character was kinda salty because he had to act like a good friend. Now, as everything went according to what Issei liked, it went according to Issei's liking. As Issei decided to introduce him to the ORC, yes. As Issei dragged our main character to the ORC club room. As they both went in, Issei introduced Anakoji to all of them as let's say Akino tried to flirt with our main character as our main character had unreadable expression. Pretty much he just looked at her blankly and stated, uh, no thanks I guess. It's pretty much like that. He rejected Akuno's flirting pretty much. Everyone was staring at this with wide eyed. Even Reyes was looking at and Norma him rejecting a devil's charm. Let's say she even also tried to, charm our main character, but it did not work. It worked on Issei, but it did not work on him. She was thinking that he might be interested in boys or something like that. As Issei said, "How are you not affected by it? Damn, you just looked at some treasures. She tried to she was just literally hugging you. Emotions are sign of weakness, man. This is what my father used to tell me." As Issei just stayed quiet. He knew that Anakoji does not really talk to about his family that, but he did talk today for the first time. As Rias also heard it and said, "Huh, emotions are weakness, huh? Interesting." As a main character, so I guess I gotta be going. Grimmery Senpai. As he was about to leave, suddenly Rias stopped him and said, "Hey, say Anukoji-kun, do you know about the supernatural?" As a looked at her for a moment, as he was should he involve himself to the supernatural world? As he decided why not. As our main character just looked at her and stated, I do be- I do believe in supernatural. I mean, I do believe in God and every other thing." As Riaz was surprised. So it's gonna be bit easy to say. But let's say What if I say that we are all devil? As our main character looked at her and said, I will be a little cautious with you, but is still either way if he's a devil or a demon himself. I don't really care. As Rias wanted to show her power by using the power of destruction all around her. As everyone had different aura around them. Apart from Isa and our main character, as our main character thought, maybe I should flex a little bit. As he just summoned the sword, the black Excalibur, he just uttered slowly, but no hear it. As a black sword appeared, there were many infection with a black sword hand. As he unshielded that sword, everybody felt despair. I mean, Rias even herself that she was inferior to she was not inferior to human, but right now the human that she was just literally looking at right now was looking like some kind of monster to her. The human is he? Rias answered to herself. She was thinking that can be no human has this kind of aura around him. He has a menacing dark aura as our main character, or Aina Koji, menacing dark aura around him. As he said, try to harm me, I'm gonna kill you. The aura of despair, the dark energy was surrounding the sword itself. As if we went into even Kiba. As Kiba learned main character, as a character just looked at Kiba dryly as he was about to slash him as our main character did not want to kill Kiba, so he just punched Kiba into Kiba in the gut as he just literally vomiting blood. As he said, I didn't give a fuck about supernatural. Honestly. I was living in this city without without supernatural. You try to attack me because you also try to you intimidate me as our main character as they were both Sona City or Sona teleport menacing Takora as she is from that sword as she pointed at our main character's sword. As Sona was surprised because apparently she has a little bit, crush on our main character because of his emotionless and intellect self. So she just looked at our main character with caution said, who are you? As our main character said, I'm an Otaka, a human with a sacred gear, I guess you could say that. A human with a just enjoying life. That's it. As you know, after time skip, after they talk things out, the hostility between them was not anymore. Riaz apologizes as their main character also apologizes. As Sona offered him, you know, place in her nobility. As Riaz said, but Sona, I need, the situation. As you know, I didn't want to lose to you. It can be helped. As our main character Riaz and I feel kind of insecure, I don't be your servant. No, I don't really want to be a servant. As Isis, man, it's not that bad. No, no, you don't get it, Isis. Demon is the matter. I mean, why be demon? But then you can be a human for life. Just live your life peacefully. And like that, he was just saying thing about staying humans and different thing. But now he ain't gonna stay human for as a character. Just yeah, they did few things as he also joined the occult research club. Time skip. Another week later, Reeser arrived. Yeah, the Reeser part. As our main character was sitting in the ORC room with the other people, Reeser arrived as doing the same usual shit. Saying that Reeser has arrived to the human world after a long time to see his beautiful fiancée, Reyes Grimmery. As yeah, he was speaking at third person perspective. Yeah. Motherfucker wasn't great at all, as our main character just sat down quietly, did not say anything. In those weeks, our main character also grew stronger. I mean, right now he can use the divine Lancelot armor with his self. He can control it like it's a puppet. Our main character also has many magical abilities. Let's say like mana exportation, and he also have the ability called Glutton Blaze Bob. Yep, remove his ability. He also get it from the system. Well, as everything happened, Rias challenge him into Rias challenge him into a rating game, and to Racer gave her 10 days, and same thing shit happened. Yeah. So this is it, guys.